Welcome to the podcast that's trick-or-treating its way into your heart. Hashtag just saying. Yes. Trick-or-treat! Was I supposed to follow that up? Was that a Samuel L. Jackson thing? Hey, motherfucker! Trick-or-treat!
Drink Samuel Jackson!
We are, like 2 weeks away from Halloween now?
Yes.
Yes.
We are.
It's lit. It's lit, as the kids say. Okay, so, welcome back. I am Tara.
I'm Sean. And a.k.a. Dr. Claw.
Yes.
If you watch the video.
We videotaped the podcast for the YouTube channel. You can check us out on YouTube. We also have urban exploring videos we have up there, and Sean has dressed up as Dr. Claw.
I went all out.
You know what? I gotta say, it took him 45 minutes
The effort.
before the show to get everything together. So I feel like A for effort, at least you get a check plus.
Yay.
At least.
The video's going to be interesting to watch.
The camera's far, far away. It might as well be in my living room. But that's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
They get a new view. It's a new view for you.
A new view for you.
It's like that show, New Zoo Review. It's the New Zoo Review. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so
The old zoo.
Not the New
Not
Zoo.
the new zoo. No.
The old zoo. Last week, I complained the whole first half of the show.
30 minutes.
Yeah, at least, about this lady, and I am using that term loose. This lady at work who is trying to get the dress code reinstated.
Bitch!
So that she can make people pay for jeans to raise money for breast cancer awareness.
You should make her pay for air.
Now, I'm already very much aware of breast cancer, so I think she's already done her job. I am very much aware of breast cancer. I don't think she needs to raise awareness for it. Mm-hmm. So, I went into work on Monday, and I went in with such an attitude. Okay? And I was just waiting for her to say something to me. I wore jeans, and I brought my money, but I wasn't going to give the money to her.
Of course not.
Because I don't think she deserves it.
No.
So I was going to wait for the human resource lady to show up. Which, by the way, she finally showed up, 1 o'clock. I'm like, what work schedule do you maintain? So...
Bitch!
Yes! So I complained. I complained to my supervisor about it. Well, she's not just my supervisor. She's a supervisor of many people. And she was like, yeah, I know. And so there was a big whole thing. Now, the lady, let's call her Susie.
Damn you, Susan!
Let's call her Susie. That may or may not be her name. Her name is Susie today. Maybe it'll be Susie tomorrow. I don't know.
I'll get you, Susie.
So, Susie sends out an email. This email, I feel like it's directed at me passive-aggressively.
Might be.
Oh, I think it was. Because she sent out this big email and she said, well, the dress code was going to go back to normal anyway. So stop being such a crybaby about it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's directed to you. She's indirectly directly at you.
Look at Sean. That is definitely about you.
Yes.
So I got kind of irritated. I was actually going to go to the bigger boss.
I would.
And say, what's going on? So I'm texting poor Jay, and I'm like, oh, she just called me a crybaby, I think. And he said, well, did she say you directly? No, but I feel like it was. And he said, well, you know, maybe talk to the boss or something. And he's like, but do you think it would really help? I said, I don't know at this point. I just don't know. So I said, well...
Take her outside in the parking lot.
I was going, 3 o'clock high. We're just going to go outside.
Come on.
I was thinking about it all day until the HR woman showed up because I was going to talk to HR about it. I'm like, you can't send out an email to half the company and call people crybabies.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not the only one who's angry. So I'm like, short story shorter, I really didn't...
Too late.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say anything, but I think I need to talk to the boss because I no longer have work-appropriate clothes. I may or may not have thrown them away because we've been wearing jeans for a year. So then Jay said, well, maybe you can find pants that are like jeans, but not really khakis. I can't stand wearing khakis. I am all khakied out. I don't like it. That time is come and gone. So I don't know what I'm going to... Exactly. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's kind of still up in the air. I have like 2 weeks, and then it's November. Yeah. And then it's November, and jeans time is over.
Already.
So yeah. That's the thing that sucks. They had me pay... like
halfway through the month.
Halfway through. So I've missed 2 weeks of jeans life. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I really hate dress codes. I hate things that are like, you have to wear this and blah, blah, blah.
Being told what to do.
Yeah, well, I'm being told what to wear, being told what to do. I'm just an independent thinker, and that's my problem.
They should have like a, at least casual.
Yes. I don't understand
Dress
why.
Casual.
Okay.
Office casual.
I'll put this on you. All right.
Let's try it on.
Let's try this on for size. There's she's younger than me, but there's a young lady at work, and during the dress code, and now after.
Wish I had a cat.
I don't even have a stuffed cat. You can have. She's been wearing She's been wearing stretch pants. Stretch pants are legal.
Really?
So explain to me why stretch pants, which show everything,
exactly, are
legal, but jeans, which cover all that is good and true, is illegal. How is this possible? You don't even know. He's shaking his head because he doesn't know either.
They can't see me.
I just told them you shook your head. Now, I have one more little thing, and this was kind of funny because I can't leave the house without somebody fucking with me. So, I go to lunch. I go to my car, right? I'm in my car. I'm taking my lunch nap. I do it. I admit. Yes. You know what? I gotta say.
What?
It's the best part of my goddamn day. At this point, my lunch nap is the best part of my goddamn day. Really. And I look forward to it. It's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, ooh, it's almost nap time. Like, I'm excited about it. I'm just tired all the time. Anyway.
Usually you're like, oh, it's almost 10? What the hell?
Yeah, no. So
why isn't it 1 yet?
Wish it was noon, so I go to lunch. So, I'm in my car, taking my lunch nap. It's, let's say, 1:45. I actually fell asleep. I was tired. All of a sudden, there's a knock on my window. My eyes jerk open, and I must have had a look on my face, because I turn, and the person is like, he jumps back, and he's shocked.
Neil?
No. Oh. So, he's saying something to me that I can't hear, because my car is on, and the windows are up.
You gotta smoke.
So, I went to roll down the passenger window. I have this thing with my car. Every time I think I'm hitting the front windows, It's the back
I
windows.
do that too.
It's
The back left window always goes down. I think it's that
it
one.
really does. So I hit the window. I meant for the passenger. It's the back passenger. Whatever. So he pokes his head through my window, and he goes, "Do you know George?" And I went like, "Clooney."
The monkey? Curious George?
Like, no. And he goes, "Are you my Uber driver?"
Wow.
I am in my car, seat reclined, asleep. And this
Maybe that's how
gentleman,
half of them are now.
and this gentleman is asking me if I am his Uber driver. And I said, and I'm an idiot. I said, "Well, no, but where are you going?" Because for the right price,
Yeah.
I could be your Uber driver.
Yep.
So he goes, "You're not my Uber driver?" And I went, "No, not legally.
Not when you ordered, but I could be your driver.
I could be for hire. I'm like Spencer. I could be for hire. What do you need done?" And he's like, and he looks totally lost. And he's like, "Okay." He looks like it's his first day outside the house. So he wanders away, and I see him wandering through the parking lot. And I'm like,
Wanderer.
is he just going to knock on everybody's window? "Do you know George? Are you my Uber driver?"
Look for a car that's got the logo on the window.
Yeah, usually Ubers have the Uber thing.
Yeah. It's like a gray sticker with a U or it says Uber on it.
It does say Uber on it. So
I think they usually have them on the back. I don't know if it's on front and back.
I don't. Well, you know what? You get the Uber through the app, and people text you, like, "Hey,
Shouldn't the app tell you where the driver is?
yes,
Yeah.
it should.
I never use it, and I know that.
I'm George. I will be your Uber driver." I don't know if it shows you a picture of the driver,
I
but
think so.
but I mean, it at least tells you, "Hey, I'm here."
You know what would make that funnier and weirder?
I can't imagine, because it was already weird.
If he knocked on the window and said, "Are you George?" No.
Not the last time I checked. Why, is George rich? I could be George. I might like to be if he's got money. I don't care. I just need money. Jesus.
Pay us.
Yes. So then I finally told my supervisor, "Hey, it happened like 4 days ago." And she goes, "Oh my God, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have screamed." I said, "What? He wasn't trying to get in the car. And he wasn't being like, 'Take me to the train station now.' He was just asking." Oh, I would have freaked. Okay.
Kind of sucks he didn't say, "Take me now," because you could have made the money.
I know. So then I said, "Well, her name is Jen." So I said, "Well, Jen, I've been thinking about a change in vocation. Perhaps Uber driving is in my future." She said, "I don't think you make a lot of money." I said, "I think it depends where you're going. I could have charged that guy a lot of money." I said, "If I get a full star rating, I could probably make the big bucks." I don't know how Uber driving works at all. I don't know. I know it works by ratings. So just try to maintain a 4-star rating. My goodness. So that was enough.
Wonder if you ever found George.
That's the sad part about things that come in and out of your life.
You don't
get closure on it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get closure on it. I mean, George he could have been stuck in traffic. There's a lot that could have been happening with George. Maybe he said, "Fuck this," and
maybe he was asleep in his car somewhere.
he decided to go start a bakery or something. I don't know. I'm gonna bake exotic cakes. This Uber driving is not for me.
I quit.
Yes.
I'd rather bake.
I'm gonna bake penis cakes. Oh, anyway.
See him put the frosting on.
You're very excited about the frosting. The frosting on the penis.
Now, if you do that while you're holding the bottle,
Yeah.
wait like a minute or so, and then go faster, and then squeeze the bottle. Skate!
Oh my goodness. Is it white frosting? That's gross. Anyway. Oh man. Did you have a adequate week?
Yep.
Oh, well, good. He's just, yep. That's all you can ask for.
My weeks aren't really as entertaining as yours.
Because people just can't leave
Mine's
me
dull.
alone.
Mine's dull.
They don't leave me alone. And I want them to, and they won't. It's not my fault. I don't know. I attract crazy. I have a crazy magnet, and crazy finds me. Crazy finds me wherever I go. Excuse me. I went into Target, and the cashier was, it wasn't Target. It was goddamn Market Basket. I went into Market Basket, and there was a very strange cashier. And so she's ringing up my stuff, and she's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "Fine." It's like Saturday afternoon. What do you think I have going on in my life? I'm in a supermarket. Jesus.
It's not like it's 4 o'clock, so I haven't had too much happen yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Leave me alone. So she goes, "Which would you rather run into in the dark? A monkey or a giraffe?" No, an alley. She said an alley. Which would you rather run into in an alley? And I said, I don't know. And I was like, as long as it's
so random.
As long as it's not dark. Like, I specifically was like, as long as it's not a dark place, if it's a lighted alley, everything's fine. And she was like, "Okay, that's a great answer." And I'm like, "Not really. It's a smart answer if you think about it. Why would you want to run into, like, an orangutan or a monkey or something in the dark?" I mean, a giraffe is fine. I don't think a giraffe will eat you. They'll probably drool on you, lick you or something.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about something we've said on the show before.
What's that?
About someone's tits smelling like a giraffe or something.
Gross. That's gross.
I think it's like some random thing that the guy said to a girl.
Yeah.
Your tits smell or they taste like a giraffe.
Aww.
Lick them or something.
Aww. That's nasty. So yeah. It threw me off. And I was like, man, and the guy bagging the groceries was just so over it. Mm-hmm. I could tell this was not her first rodeo with weird questions because he was just like, "Fucking kill me, please."
I bet every customer got a different question.
I'd like to think so. I was going to hang around and see what she was going to ask the next person. But I really had to go. I had had enough of interaction by that point. So, now that we've done that, now that we've caught up, are you going to be able to handle what you got going on there?
I'm going to try.
You're going to try like hell, huh?
Yep.
All right. What do we got?
Found this the other day. Everybody who's a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street and Robert Englund,
Yeah.
he's to star in a new documentary that he's going to be filming called Nightmares in the Makeup Chair.
Oh.
So basically, I assume it's a documentary of all the years he's been sitting there getting the makeup put on and doing the Freddy movies and all that. Like to hear it, here it goes. Nightmare on Elm Street star and horror icon Robert Englund will be focused on a new documentary, Nightmares in the Makeup Chair. EW can reveal exclusively. Directed by Mike Kurtz.
Dick Hurts.
His first name was Dick. The film finds Englund recalling his years playing Elm Street villain Freddy Krueger and paying tribute to the filmmaker Wes Craven, while makeup effects artist Robert Kurtzman transforms the actor into the feared Dreamstalker. For the audio, I'm just distracted because she's playing with a ghost.
I'm playing with a plush ghost. I'm not sitting here high-fiving the air.
The film will also track England as he meets fans, and Freddie and is interviewed in full makeup by horror host Sven Gulli.
All right.
Quote, makeup, Nightmares in the Makeup Chair is my love letter to the Nightmare on Elm Street series and to practical makeup, says England in a statement. I've always been in awe of the multi-talented makeup effects artists, from sketching to sculpting. They realize the design, then to fine precision of the molding and the manufacturing of the makeup appliances, which are nearly paper thin. And then the application process where I sit in the makeup chair and I become the living canvas as they glue me in and paint the appliances. The documentary not only captures their talent, but I think it might inspire a new generation of practical effects artists. I was happy to become Freddy once again to share the makeup process with the fans. Robert Englund's Freddy Krueger is one of the greatest horror characters of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because I'm going to second that shit. I got a new gavel. He's a captivating storyteller who tells these entertaining stories in the makeup room. And during this film, he tells these great stories about the Nightmare films and playing Freddy while the Krueger makeup is being applied. I was inspired by the vintage photos of the legendary artist Jack Pierce applying the Frankenstein makeup to Boris Karloff, says director Kurse. Quote, sadly, those sessions were never documented on film. That is why we created our documentary. Fans will see two modern horror legends at work. Robert Englund is fascinated as he shares insightful stories about the Elm Street films and Freddy with the audience. And it's amazing to watch Robert Kurtzman apply the various stages of makeup to transform England into Freddy.
Mm-hmm. That was the part I was like, oh, what's he gonna do?
I got it. Nightmares in the Makeup Chair will premiere at a yet-to-be-announced film festival later this year. Of course, it's going to be later in the year.
It's already later in the year.
Producer Mia Kurtz promises that the film's release will include theatrical engagements and that a coffee table book detailing Kurtzman's transformation of England will also be available.
Okay.
So I'm hoping later after that year it'll be available on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever.
I hope so.
And via stream.
And via streaming. Like our show, Sean, you can hear it on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher, as well as Google Play.
Yeah.
And YouTube. And why can't I hear?
I can't hear either. Well, you broke it. Oh,
There
you
it
go.
is. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I wish that was the title. Well, you could do FUCHS, like someone's name.
That took way too long for me to figure that out. I was literally sitting there going
CHS.
Maybe just do FFS because that's what it means. For fuck's sake! What do we got?
Horror movies that actually scare the actors who starred in them.
Oh! Oh! I can almost guarantee this isn't going to be on there, so I'll throw in one as a bonus. All right, because I can see you're like skimming to get it going. There is this movie.
I'm trying to get the pages ready so I can just
not
have to do this for 20 minutes.
Yeah. There's this movie called Session 9. Okay? You ever hear of Session 9? Raise your hand. Session 9 is about an hour and a half. It's about there used to be a psychiatric hospital in Danvers. It was called Danvers State.
Come on, page 3.
Yes. And they filmed Session 9 there. And the premise of the movie is there was this asbestos cleanup crew, and they were going to clean up the hospital for a demo thing. All right?
Alright.
It stars the main star of the movie is David Caruso. He's the big name of the movie. So that tells you what kind of movie it is. But it's actually a really good movie.
Actually?
And I fucking, for years, had wanted to get near Danvers Hospital, right? Missed my opportunity, got demoed. Fuck.
For fuck's sake!
For fuck's sake! I didn't go near it because they had major security all the time.
Oh.
So anyway, so they were filming up there, and everybody was really creeped out being up there. And David Caruso, there was something that was left in the building that they needed, some kind of equipment, and nobody would go get it. And David Caruso was like, well, I'll go get it. So he went to get it, and he was so creeped out. Like, he literally ran in the building and ran out. He's like, I just want to get out of there.
Would you like to see that, though?
Yeah, and they filmed it they filmed it there. Like, that was, like, the best part. So, like, watching that movie is the closest thing you can get to seeing what it was like in there.
I want to see this now.
It's a good movie. I have a bootleg copy of it.
You gotta show it to me.
Someday, yes.
All right.
So now that I've told the story and given you some time to get your bearings straight. Get your bearings.
I got one for you that's not on here.
Okay.
Robert Englund himself.
Really?
One time he...
At band camp? One time at band
One
camp?
time at Freddie Band Camp.
At Freddie band camp?
He spent like hours sitting in the chair, getting ready.
I'm taking this as the makeup chair?
Yep.
Okay.
So he had all the makeup put on. They didn't need him for a while.
Yeah.
So he fell asleep.
As I would.
Yeah. He fell asleep in his trailer.
Okay.
And when he woke up, he forgot he had the mask, like the
Oh
makeup
my
on.
god.
So he sat up and he saw himself in the mirror and scared the shit out of himself.
What the fuck happened to me? That's freaky.
I've heard him tell that story on videos of the con and sometimes on interviews.
Yeah.
But he fell asleep with the Freddy makeup on, forgot he had it on, woke up, saw himself in the mirror, and scared the shit out of himself.
Yeah, that would scare the shit out of me. Yeah.
First one on the list.
Yep.
Blair Witch Project.
Movie. That movie.
The actors actually
Actually.
camped in the woods for 8 days.
Oh my god.
And the production crew wanted to get a real response from them. They had very little interaction with each other. Because I've seen,
The actors or like the actors and crew?
yeah, between the actors and the crew. They
Okay.
had very little interaction.
Okay.
Because the crew was always like 50 yards out where they can't be seen from where they were filming themselves.
All right.
I recently saw this on behind the scenes.
Oh.
That's how I know that. They had very, very little interaction with each other. And so the crew stalked the actors during the day, rattled their tents at night, and even gave them less food as the trip went on. So they became more angry and exhausted.
But okay, here's the thing. If first of all, I can only imagine like being like an actor and having them say, "All right, we want you for this film. You have to stay in a tent for 8 days in the woods." No, I'm not going to be doing that. No, on a sound stage, sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm not staying in the woods.
The fake woods.
Yeah, like we can just make a woods here. Get some potted plants. We'll make it nice.
Make it woody.
Make it woody. Get a woodpecker up there. Like, no. Secondly,
Erect some trees.
erect
Erect the wood.
that tree. So, but like, if you're filming and you're in your tent, like, I would assume it would be the crew.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So that, I don't know.
Especially since that the whole Blair Witch thing was just made up for the movie.
Yes. Supposedly.
Even though at the time, I, like everyone else, thought this was an actual documentary movie.
Yeah.
That it actually happened. Maybe you want to go there.
You know what?
What?
Yes. Just yes. If we're talking like documentary style like movies that like freak you out, the Blair Witch didn't really do that for me. It was like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
I think that was much more.
I thought that was real too.
I thought that was really well done, and it gave you like, oh my god.
Because that could actually happen.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you believe that.
You've been a little bit of a believer. You're not a full skeptic anymore.
I'm
playing some evidence for you that we've captured.
You're chipping away at my confidence. Who's next?
Bill Goldberg. No. Psycho.
Okay.
Janet Leigh, who was in the infamous shower scene, was also affected by filming that she no longer took showers unless she absolutely had to, and she would lock all the doors and windows and would leave the bathroom and shower door open. She said she never realized until she first watched the film, quote, how vulnerable and defenseless one is.
Okay. No, I totally get that. I get that. When I take a shower, right? Sometimes I'll take one at night, just to like unwind and relax my muscles before bed.
That's why I take mine.
And sometimes it's just me and Daisy. But I would promise you that I am in the shower and I hear like, and I'm like, what? Who?
What?
What?
Huh?
And I have like this shower curtain that like, it's made up of little squares, and the little squares distort things. So I never close my bathroom door. So the bathroom door is like half open, and I usually throw my towel on top of the door. So I'm seeing through these distorted things like a shape, and I'm like, is that a person? Hello?
Who are you?
And I'm whipping back the shower curtain, it's my towel hanging on the door. I'm like, I'm such an asshole. Just finish shampooing and we can end this transaction. Jesus. But yes, I can totally get like being in the shower, like you hear things. It's like, what? Why?
Who's there?
Yes.
Who goes there?
Yeah. Hello, you have to answer me. You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
Yeah, handsome cop, bring your nightstick in here.
Yeah.
Next is The Birds.
Another Hitchcock movie.
Yep. Hitchcock apparently had a habit of not really caring about his actresses. Tippi Hedren was tormented by him constantly, and he even lied to her about the use of real birds in the film. Instead of the mechanical birds she thought she would be working with, real birds were constantly hurled at her during scenes.
Pigeon! Jesus Christ! Birds are creepy anyway.
Oh, like the ravens or whatever. Or
Yeah.
the crows.
Yeah.
And ravens.
Crows and ravens, bitch.
Next is Halloween.
Uh-oh.
Kyle Richards was a child star in the horror flick,
Okay.
playing Lindsay Wallace when she was just 9 years old. After seeing the premiere, she was so scared that she had to sleep with her mom until she was 15.
But she was in it!
Because she was always imagining someone was under her bed.
But she was in it!
Yep.
Sean! Yes, she was, sir. Doesn't mean anything. All right.
Oh, at least she stopped sleeping in her mom's bed when it was time to start dating.
Can my boyfriend come?
That depends on what he looks like. Is he hot?
Make him put this mask on.
He can sleep in the middle.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's weird. She was in it!
Next is Alien.
Ooh.
Remember that scene when the alien hurts out of the astronaut's chest?
Oh, who doesn't remember that scene?
Especially if you watch Spaceballs.
Not again. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Just waiting for you to get your bearings.
What my ass? Bring this guy some Pepto-Bismol!
Don't eat the soup.
Check.
Yeah.
The actors involved were literally just as scared as you were when you saw it for the first time. Because they had no idea that the monster was going to pop out and splatter them with goo.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat, motherfucker! John Hurt, the victim of the alien, was taken aside during the shooting and rigged to a device filled with rancid pig organs.
Ew!
The first take brought the crew closer to the table and spurted only a small amount of fake blood, and the next take was a big surprise.
Surprise!
Ham! Ham organs!
Mm.
Now we move to The Exorcist.
Oh boy.
Actor Jason Miller was not privy to what was going to happen during the infamous vomiting scene. He he knew that there was going to be some kind of projectile throwing up,
Projectile!
but he was told it would be aimed at his chest. To his own shock, the aim was actually for his face. He finished the scene in one take, but was not happy at all for the rest of the day.
I'd be cranky too. I'd be cranky too. Especially like, what was it? You know?
I think it was like pea soup
Ugh,
that they used.
that's gross.
Mhm.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my... I got that in my head now. Hello, my rectangle.
Next is The Shining.
Read, read, read. What? Oh.
Red rum. Red rum.
Come play with us, Danny.
Red rum.
Forever.
No.
I don't like twins. I find you creepy.
Stanley Kubrick is also a director who has been said to be notoriously brutal on his actors.
Yes.
Shelley Duvall said about her role as Wendy Torres, quote, "From May until October, I was really in and out of ill health because of the stress of the role was so great. Stanley pushed me and prodded me further than I've ever been pushed before. It's the most difficult role I've ever had to play."
Yeah, he drove her crazy. Like, he literally drove her crazy. She lost her hair. Like, she got really fucked
I ain't
up.
afraid to do my hair.
I'm the shop! Afraid to wash my hair.
Somebody's watching me.
Oh.
Last on the list, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka?
Yep.
I am shocked.
I'm sure everyone can agree with me
Is it the Oompa Loompas?
when it comes to how surprisingly creepy that tunnel scene is.
Oh, well, yeah.
It came out, well, that's originally how his character was supposed to be.
Mm.
It came out of nowhere, right? Turns out the entire cast, except for Gene Wilder, felt the same way. Gee, I wonder why. Because he was playing the character. In fact, they were never even introduced to Wilder until his first appearance in the movie. They had never seen the set. That means that not only are the looks of the extreme awe real, so are the looks of confusion and fear when Wilder starts singing his creepy songs.
I am confused and afraid. Why are you singing? If I am on a tour and the tour guide starts singing, I am going to be afraid as well. Just tour me. Don't serenade me. I don't want it.
No.
Okay, rapid fire. Boom, boom.
chocolate samples.
Yeah. Here is, what's the worst treat you can get for Halloween? Okay? Worst treats for Halloween. Boom. Used to trick-or-treat in Grandma's neighborhood. It was full of old people. One old lady had a tray.
Sailors.
One old lady had a tray of jelly packets they put out at restaurants that she probably accumulated during visits throughout the year. Another lady was handing out pennies. A single penny per kid like it's fucking 1903.
Wow.
Here's a penny, son.
Bitch.
You can buy yourself a penny candy with that. You can't get nothing for a penny.
No.
Jesus. Essential oils and a note that reads, "Parents want to be your own boss and make $300 to $1,000 a week working from home?"
Wow.
This
is worse than the shittiest candy.
That actually struck me as really, really funny because, like, all I read was essential oils, but I read it in my mind as, like, erotic oils. So I'm like, oh, erotic oils. That's something for the parents. Bring these to Mommy and Daddy. They're going to have a good night.
Sexy time.
Ah.
I'll get you, honey.
Bring a full-size Hershey to the door. Break off just one piece.
Oh, you bastard.
Break off just one piece of it in front of the kid and drop it in their bucket. You may have a crumb.
That's not fun size.
No. I got a carrot once.
Well, put it in the microwave.
Oh, yeah. I was actually pretty stoked because I love carrots. It wasn't a little one either. It was a huge-ass carrot with the greens on top and everything. Oh, my God.
I would love to see one person say, "What's up, Doc?"
I was just about to say, if you were dressed up as Bugs Bunny, they only added to your costume.
Yeah, that's when it really helped.
My dad got a baked potato once from a weird old neighbor. Years later,
butter?
Yeah, years later, my brother got a can of biscuits from them.
My sister got gravy. Eventually, we can have dinner.
Yeah. A flyer on healthy diet or religious groups. A scoop of ice cream, just one, but no cup or cone. Put it directly into their mouth.
Free samples.
Here's your scoop. Don't touch the spoon. I'll have to get a new one. I only got one. Soup. Just ladle it out to the cupped hands of screaming children.
Where are these places and people that are doing this shit?
I was fine till you did that. I know. I don't know. I got caught off guard one year and totally forgot about Halloween. Was sitting.
How?
I don't know.
It's a whole month.
Some people are busy. I'm very
You see it
busy.
everywhere.
Was sitting at home when the doorbell rang. I answered and just about
The doorbell rang.
shat myself when I realized there were 3 little kids in costume with 2 parents as escorts. I had no candy. Nothing sweet aside from an already open box of cookies. Can't do that, of course, and the parents would think I was trying to poison kids. I retreated into the kitchen saying, "Be right back." My kitchen was desolate, like nothing could work. I returned to the front door, explained the situation to parents, gave each of the kids a can of French-cut green beans.
Some parents would praise you for that.
Here are your green beans, and you have a lovely Halloween.
You're doing so well.
Huh?
You're doing so well.
It's because I am yelling for the thing.
I'm trying to yell too.
I'm sorry. Then he shut off the outside lights and hid in his office. I do that every year.
Go away!
I do that every year. Lights off, I don't. Fuck.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, job applications. Damn kids coming around begging for handouts. I'll show you. Get a job and buy your own candy. For fuck's sake. Our mom hated Halloween and waged an annual battle against it in some form or fashion. One year, she dressed us all up as Bible characters. Instead of going trick-or-treating, we went door-to-door handing out New Testaments. I'm fairly sure we were the scariest kids on the block. Over the year, collect packets of hot sauce from Taco Bell. Hand them out on Halloween. You want your picante?
You want to have diarrhea later, kid?
Enjoy your salsa verde with your Snickers. Snicker verde. Condoms. Fun size?
Yes. That can be fun.
Fun size. Oh.
Suck at that.
Yes. I'm dying now.
Yes.
Dying! We accidentally got shipped about 3 cases of coloring books to my insurance office. They were all about fire safety, and the company that shipped them said they didn't want them back, so I ended up taking a case of them home, buying those 3 little packs of crayons and a few pieces of candy and gave those out 1 year. Most kids took the book out and gave it back, keeping the candy.
Naturally.
I know about fire safety, but I want a Reese's. So what can you do? My next door neighbor used to give out popcorn that they popped themselves in small sandwich bags. They were unbuttered, unsalted, and normally half of them were either unpopped kernels or very burnt.
Ew.
Gross. I got made fun of in school because my family would hand out toothbrushes. My dad is a dentist, so he used it as a marketing ploy.
Oh, what a prick. That's like us handing out flyers for our show.
You should do that.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my goodness. The really well-meaning people who try to hand out wholesome snacks. Guys, my bag is already full of candy. Do you think you're making a dent in my nutrition tonight? You might as well fully get in the spirit of trick-or-treating.
Here's a fiber bar.
You'll poop regular today.
Eat this last.
You'll be regular and thank me. Think of me later on the toilet. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. Please be sure and check out the YouTube video. You see the back of Sean. I don't know what to say. So thank you for joining us. We will see you again next week. Next week is a big pre-Halloween show.
Yep. Wow.
So
last Friday I dressed up too.
So I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but it will probably be Halloween-y.
Halloweeny.
Halloweeny.
And we should have a guest there too.
We should?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I already know what you're talking about, and yes, that needs to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
I talked to him. He said he'd be glad to do it.
I'm so glad. For little to no pay.
Yep.
Scale. Alright, so thank you so much. I get to shut up now. Sean has something to tell you.
You can't roll away now.
I have nowhere to go. I'm stuck in a corner.
Not this time.
I have nowhere to go.
Hey, no one puts baby in the corner.
Well, I put myself in the corner. I'm just Blair Witch style. I'm just gonna Blair Witch style in the corner.
Face that corner while we kill the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good everything. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
Oh, I'm gonna fall.